Lamika, can we talk about can we talk about a story that is particularly means a lot to you, or
Mhm,
that you think would help folks that they
mhm.
take a lot out? Can you talk about which home is this, and can you talk about, yeah, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah. So this was probably, I don't know, deal number 7, 8 or somewhere like that. They reached out to me. The mother's home, the mom was going to be moving in with the son. They needed to sell the home. It was in immaculate condition, very nice home. They had a screened in front porch. They had like a little bridge. They had a back deck. Their home was the only home that had a, wood fence. I mean,
Wow.
it was a really nice home. And so I actually I ended up getting that home. I actually sold it to a girl who was supposed to move it out of the park. She bought it and didn't hear from her until a year later. Heard from her a year later, and she calls me and she goes, Miss Lamika, I need to sell the home that I bought from you. And I was like, well, tell me more about that. You've only been there a year and yada yada yada. I mean, her life story was just turmoil. I'm like, before we ended, I was coaching. I mean, I was I
Wow.
guess giving her advice on like this is what but there's so much. So you have to be a people person, I think, or not necessarily a people person, because I don't think I'm a people person, but I am I try to do my best to help when someone says they have a problem, and or I want to give the information that I know. And so I ended up buying that home back from her. I bought that home back from her, and a nice family is in that home right now. That's one of the homes that I've kept. But when I bought the home back from her, she says, I was supposed to move that home. There's 2 acres of land that I no longer need. I was like, what? Tell me more about this. Oh, and in the midst of her calling me back saying that she needs to sell the home, like she disappears. Like I don't, she goes a month and I don't hear from her. And so then she finally calls me back. Hey, listen, Miss Malika, I got in some trouble. Now I really need to sell the home. I no longer have my kids and that kind of thing. I really need the money. Like it was a mess getting her out. At this time, now the park is calling me saying, hey, this girl says she's going to sell the home to you and we have to get her out of there because, it's just, she's causing too many problems in the park. She hasn't paid her water bill. The water company is like, she can never turn water on in this city again. So I ended up buying that home back from her, and I ended up buying the 2 acres of land from her. Yeah, I ended up buying the 2 acres of land from her. And I actually just recently sold that 2 acres of land to someone else.